We'll see. Right now, though, the Celtics, without Kevin McHale, get set to go against the Blazers. Caldwell Jones will jump it up against Robert Parrish, and we're underway, and it's controlled by Lojas. Bird. Immediately, Kersey is out on him, and it looks like Kersey is going to have the job of trying to stop Larry. Bird throwing a little screen on Drexler. Now he's got Drexler in a switch. DJ looking for him. Lojas. Good fake on Caldwell Jones, and he knocks it down.
That's a great start for the first time he starts a ball game. That will help.
Sure it will. Bouncing around on his toes there, the left of the screen right now. Porter gives it off to Duckworth. He just got Duckworth. Good grief, Danny, get out of there. Porter hits outside.
He can hit out there. And with Duckworth, if you're going to switch, you're going to end up with some serious mismatches.
Alley-oop to Lojas, almost went in the bucket. Here comes Kersey. Kersey into Drexler, and DJ is there, and a foul is going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Out of necessity. I don't think they really want to call that. But he did hit Dennis Johnson. Not a bad blow, but it knocked Dennis off bounds and out of bounds. You got to call that. If he hadn't gone out of bounds, they wouldn't have called anything.
Advantage gained, right? Isn't that the criterion for a foul in the NBA? Page, a little fake on Porter. Looking for help, finds DJ. Dennis will try.
Looking for his shot more now, too. He kind of backed off his offense for long periods during the season.
Kersey with the runner, and he picks up a foul from Brad Lojas. His first, team's first.
Celtics foul was on number 54, Brad Lojas.
That was pretty nice of Bird on their first real handle of the ball to get Lojas involved right away in the game. That's what a thinking player will do. Let the kid feel comfortable quickly, and maybe he'll overcome that nervousness and become a factor.
Loose ball comes back out to Jones. Rare shot by Caldwell for two. First lead for the Blazers. They're up by one.
Caldwell Jones has always been a lot better shooter than people have given him credit for being.
Bird, air ball behind the Parrish screen. Drexler, that's what you call a quick push right there. Won't get out for him. Up ahead to Danny. Has to track it down. Drexler got back, but Parrish right spot. Danny weaving his way through, and he hits.
Celtics, the last few games, are trying to upbeat the first quarter of the ball game, establish some kind of a tempo. It's worked against mostly everybody except the Lakers, who just love that style themselves.
Good defensive play there by Brad Lojas. He picks up the offensive foul called on Kersey. Take a look at the position he gets.
Pretty good for a 7-footer to bend his legs like that, and bend his knees.
Celtics tried to get it up the floor quickly and threw it away off the inbounds pass. So Portland ended up getting it back in the forecourt.
They get about 3 or 4 turnovers a game because of that. Celtics used to be really great at that.
Drexler a fall away for two. 4 different Trailblazers have scored. Portland by 1. Parrish hits the turnaround. Now 4 different Celtics have scored.
Well, Steve Johnson has been their normal center, boy, and he, last time I saw him play before his injury, he could really score down low.
Drexler kicks it off to Porter. Lojas got a piece of that one from behind, and now Brad's got it on the break. Good bounce pass to Ainge. Looking good, Brad.
He got it through, but just barely.
Inside, Duckworth immediately gets doubled by Ainge. Kersey. Rebound and Bird, with Caldwell Jones sealed off. Up ahead, Parrish beats Duckworth. won't get down for him. Porter looking to push it right back. He's got Caldwell Jones with him. Celtics back pretty well defensively. Drexler holding off with one hand, draws a foul on the other side. Dennis Johnson will pick it up.
Dennis Johnson lets him go to his right, and that frees up his shooting hand. Dennis tries to disturb the rhythm of the shot by throwing both hands up and giving a little body contact. That was a foul.
How good a player is this kid? Only 3 players in the NBA last year averaged better than 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists a game. And they were Bird, Magic, Drexler. Not even Michael Jordan. Larry pops out. It's the second one tonight. Oh, my goodness. Larry wants to go back on the road here soon. Kersey for 2.
Those Portland rims.
That's right. Harris swings. Nice hook shot.
Duckworth, a reason with all that body and leaping ability and everything else, he wasn't playing an awful lot behind Steve Johnson because he doesn't know how to play a lot of defense.
He's a youngster, though, just 23. Drexler outside for 2 more.
He already does. Kevin Duckworth, things better than that huge guy from the Sixers, Darryl Dawkins.
Ever did. It's Kevin McHale here tonight.
Good evening,
nursing
Kevin.
a sore knee.
Good evening. Good evening.
Bird trying to get free. He does. Hits that one. First 2 for Larry. Crowd was getting a little worried.
Really measured that one.
Duckworth, quick turnaround. It was going to be short and was. Danny skips it across. Lojas. DJ was not ready for that pass. Dennis has some great looks, I'll tell you. Harris's turnaround.
Go there until Duckworth makes an adjustment.
Quick 6 for the Chief. Porter tries to answer. Another rebound to Lojas. Long pass to Ainge. Bird trying touch pass, and it didn't work out, but the ball is out of bounds off Kersey. It'll be Boston ball. Larry was looking to make a touch pass on that. The ball hit him a little high, but the Celtics get it back. They lead by 3. Brad has been active in the first 6 minutes. Celtics by 3, and they got the ball. Kiki Vandeweghe has come into the Portland lineup for the first time tonight. Duckworth goes to the bench, so Caldwell Jones moves to center. There you see the Celtics. Larry Bird with 2 air balls, and the Celtics 8 of 11.
Duckworth went down because they were worried about the defense against Robert Parrish.
Goes Larry for an easy 2.
Boy, Kersey just got burned on the pick.
Celtics 18 points halfway through this first quarter. So again, we expected points on the board tonight, and it looks like we're going to get them. Blazers came in averaging 115 a game offensively. Give up 111. Lojas got there late. Everybody had a shot at Kersey, but he knocked it down.
Well, there were 4 guys that went after that block.
Larry just turns and fires. That one's off. Rebound Caldwell Jones, and Porter couldn't handle the pass. A look at Mike Schuler. Unenviable task of trying to catch the Lakers in the West.
They've been perennial bridesmaids in that division now for so long. And that's really why they got rid of Jack Ramsey, was to try and break that cycle with a new face.
Larry now with 6 on the nice pass from DJ. Boston's lead 5. Drexler wants it. He's short. Bird on the break. He's got Lojas up ahead. Danny looking for 3.
It's either 3 points or fall back fast on defense, because you don't get any offensive rebounds off those misses. Celtics shoot that outside shot so well. Why wait for it to show up in a set offense when the man has his rhythm and is wide open on the fast break?
Caldwell Jones bounce pass to Kersey, and he does get the layup. Jerome has himself 7 points to lead all scorers. Blazers hanging around here, down 3.
Ask me how Kersey got all his scores.
How?
I don't know. He got 7 points, a little of this, a little of that.
Yeah.
Nothing spectacular.
Robert Parrish stays hot.
He's the man to go to because nobody will defend him.
Kiki Vandeweghe comes in shooting. Rebound off to Ainge. Lojas is ahead. Bird's the trailer. Whoa. Here comes Porter the other way. Fakes the pass to Kersey. That was a nice fake by Terry Porter, and he got 2.
And Ainge up the other end had that ball swatted away by Terry Porter.
Porter, another well-kept secret in college, went to Wisconsin at Stevens Point. Lojas for 2.
Good up fake, under control all the way, read the defense.
Celtics good balance here tonight in the first quarter as they've moved the ball around and really spread the wealth around. Parrish with 8, Bird with 6, Ainge with 4, Lojas with 4, and Johnson with 2. Parrish unable to hang on.
Good switching that time by the Celtics defense on that out-of-bounds play. Lojas is going to guard Kiki Vandeweghe. And that means Vandeweghe is not an inside player. Lojas will have to defend against him outside.
Drexler continues to show his wares. Lojas with Vandeweghe on him. Great fake. Kiki never named to an all-defensive team since he's been in the league, but that was a good fake by Brett.
He's named to the last all-defensive team.
Kersey continues his relax. He's got 9.
Well, they're countering. They're going right at Bird and saying, Larry Bird, if you're going to win this game, you're going to have to do it defensively tonight.
A little bit offensively, too.
Kersey's getting burned on one end. Bird's getting burned at the other.
Dennis Johnson has 6 assists already. There is Mr. Vandeweghe.
That's the first mistake I've seen Lojas make. He went out with his right hand on a right-hand shooter when he's a natural lefty. Out there with that left hand on a right-hand shooter.
Ainge trying to lose Porter. Does. Harris spins in. Got 2. Robert has 10 here in the first 10 minutes of this game. Drexler trying to work and fires. Rebound Parrish. Well, they put it up quickly, don't they? Up ahead, Bird trying to tip it back. Lojas hustle play out of bounds. It'll be Portland ball. We've got a timeout. Still 2:17 to go here first quarter. Nice look, DJ. 30-25, Boston.
Pretty nifty decision by Porter on the front end of a fast break.
And Caldwell Jones, as we look at the shooting percentages, Kevin Duckworth, Clyde Drexler, Kiki Vandeweghe, and Terry Porter are on the floor for Portland. No changes for the Celtics. Vandeweghe finds Duckworth. An assist for Kiki Vandeweghe.
2 minutes remain in the quarter.
Duckworth's first basket. 3-point Boston lead. Lojas coming through.
You got some different? No. Thank you. Come on.
Danny Ainge claiming the pass was deflected. Blaine Reichelt says no. From up here like it might have been. Ainge is still talking to Reichelt. Vandeweghe just fires away and hits.
You've got to get right on his shooting hand because he is a touch outside shooter. And don't rush at him because if you do, he'll go right by you.
Lojas trying to get inside on Vandeweghe. Now Parrish a screen for Bird. Larry fires short with it. Rebound to Vanderway. Dumps to Porter.
Lohaus late going to the offensive board that time.
Portland can take a lead. Vanderway kicks it off. Porter wide open. Not this time. Parrish strong rebound. Final minute of the quarter. Inside Bird. Running away with it. Hit the fall away. It is not going to count according to Blaine Reichel.
Not going to count it.
Yeah, they are going to count.
Yep. And here's
There's the foul.
There's the foul. He said he was going up on the shot.
We're talking some serious continuation here, guy. All right, Larry's got 11. Celts by 4. Dirk Minifield will be first off the Boston bench. He's up at the scorer's table. He may not get back in, though, before the quarter ends. Duckworth, a couple of fakes. Little hook shot. Nice tap underneath Drexler.
That's an added dimension that Drexler brings to this ball club. A great offensive rebounding guard.
Portland will get the ball one more time here in the quarter. Lohaus over Vanderway. Line drive won't go. Loose to Bird. Thank you very much. 35-31. Portland looking for the final shot here. 10 seconds to go.
And Casey Jones is kept with his first 5 the entire first quarter here in hopes that it would gel, and it did.
Danny Ainge is going to be called on the reach-in there on Kiki Vanderway with 4 seconds to go in the quarter. Into the game comes Dirk Minifield for the first time, along with Michael Holton for Portland, making his first appearance.
Number 11, Dirk Minifield. Into the Celtics.
Kersey comes back in. Caldwell Jones goes out. Holt up fake on Minifield. Misses the jumper. Had the shot he wanted. Couldn't get it to go down. Celtic lead will be 4 at the end of 1. Mike Schuler up and talking. 35-31. Boston after 1. For more information, call 482-3370. 482-3370. Vanderway can't hit. Hustle play by Drexler and DJ. Out of bounds. Portland ball.
This is a kind of unusual substitution pattern by Casey Jones tonight. He's elected to keep Dennis Johnson in. He's usually been the first guard out in the substituting pattern for the guards.
Illegal defense called against Boston right there. That'll be the first of the night. Akers, Bird, and Roberts the front line for Casey right now. Minifield and Dennis Johnson the guards.
Akers trying to front.
Didn't work.
The duck.
The duck.
The duck used to be a landing barge in the Second World War. That's what he looks like.
270 pounds, and he lost about 30 or 35, I guess.
He was up to 330 pounds, I'm told, at one point. Last year, got down to about 295, 300, and he was popping around like a little kid at an Easter hunt.
He worked his way through college at Burger King.
Yeah.
He did. That's the truth.
The only Burger King that lost money.
That's right. They went under.
Entire franchise system.
I'm sure they went under. Fred Roberts picked up that foul.
As soon as he put a foot into the building, it went under.
Michael Holt and Clyde Drexler, the guards right now for Portland. Vanderway, Duckworth, and Kersey, the forwards. Holton will try from the corner, and he hits. UCLA guard with his first 2 points. We're tied at 35. Portland has never been out of this one yet. Bird is doubled. Roberts pops out nicely and hits the fall away.
Good look by Dennis Johnson. Read the rotating defense. Knew that Fred Roberts was in the crease all along.
Drexler, a little spin move. Kisses it in off the glass.
And that's the reason Dennis Johnson is still in this ballgame, in hopes of putting the clamps on Clyde Drexler.
Roberts, good fake. Bucket won't go. Kept alive. Now ripped off by Kersey. Blazers looking for a lead. Drexler with the ball. Holton will try again outside. It's 2 of 3.
Minifield that time dropped to protect against the drive of Drexler.
Portland played last night against New Jersey. Bird misses a fall away. They won down at the Meadowlands.
Looked like a little foul that time.
Kersey will take a pull-up and hit it. Kersey now has 11, and Casey Jones wants a timeout. The Blazers come out smoking here in the second quarter. 10-4 run.
Leaping ability that Drexler had, or has, just the big advantage.
One of the best kept secrets in the league, that's for sure. Akers battling with Duckworth. He traveled with it as he made his move. The Duck just kind of planted himself there. 6th turnover on Boston.
Akers had to find his own feet first.
Minifield giving Holton a lot of trouble.
Casey Jones obviously saying right now, let's get aggressive.
Portland at 8 on the shot clock. Kersey's going to have to put it up. Goes to 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Well, the Celtics turn it up a bit and get a 24-second violation. Mike Shula passively looks on.
That is as good a harassment of an offense as you'll see.
Led by that man, Dirk Minifield. Took Holton almost 12 seconds to get to the top of the key. Larry left open. Duckworth. Holton up ahead. Drexler over the top. Whoa.
That's where he also shines. In the open court, on the wing, on a fast break. That's a weapon.
He's got Ainge defensively. Kersey still with Bird. Larry backing his way in. Duckworth not there. We've got a foul, though. Are they going to score the basket?
Get 2.
Let's take a look.
There's Bird. Gets inside. Kind of a bad call.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
I still won't buy a car from him.
Mr. Reichel?
Nope. Blaine doesn't get my business.
Blaine has got a foul, I believe, on Dirk Minifield riding Holton off the floor. I always get a kick out of that kind of foul call because Dirk was on him from half court all the way to the foul line, and they finally call it at the foul line.
Second on the team. Number 2, Robert
Parrish is back in. He's got Duckworth. Duckworth offensively. Hook won't go down. Roberts clears off to Minifield.
Well, he's got the tools. Nice soft hook shot that time.
And he's shut off defensively by Drexler. The Celtics will reset with 15 on the shot clock. Bird, left-handed runner. 17 for Larry here in the first half.
Kersey is just getting burned on that pick. He's trying to stay with Bird on the outside.
Holton can't hit. Celtics a chance to tie. Danny's ahead of the field. Drexler's got an angle. Won't go down. Minifield's tip won't go either. Ainge to steal. He's got 2.
Great hustle play by Fred Roberts and Danny Ainge combined.
Celtics back to knot it up at 43. Boston led by 4 at the end of 1. Vandeweghe. Kiki doesn't waste a lot of effort on the offensive end.
I tell you, he's going to put me to sleep. He can drive to the hoop.
Minifield won't go down. Ripped off by Kersey. Comes out of the pack himself, dribbling. Trying to get it through to Drexler. It's picked off by Minifield. Bounce pass behind Danny Ainge. Danny couldn't get the brakes on.
Well, that's one that got away.
We've got a timeout, I think. No, I don't think we do have a timeout, folks. We're not going to have one. Brad Lohaus is coming in.
What discouragement when you're really hustling. You make a great play. You got a chance to 3-on-1, 2-on-1 somebody, and a bad pass.
Dirk missed that one by a lot.
A mile.
Yeah. Minifield is now going to cover Terry Porter. Haynes switches over on Holton. Holton outside. Hits again.
Well, they just take you in, make your defense drop, and then they'll find that good outside shooting guard. And he's been hitting it, so they better stick with him a little bit.
Bird quickly over Kersey for 2. Larry well on his way to a 40-point night. He's got 19 halfway through the second quarter. Vandeweghe again.
Just have to stay on his shooting hand and send him to his left. Get your left hand up, play your nose off his right ear.
Larry bounce pass. Parrish for 2. And Roberts got himself a dozen.
Delayed game warning has been issued to the Celtics.
Porter says he doesn't need any help in the backcourt. Let's see. Ainge up pressuring him. Minifield looks to come and trap. Does. Pretty good trap, but they find Kersey down in the corner. He'll fire away. Roberts is there. Outlet to Danny. Parrish is ahead of the field. Here it is.
Good hustle play by Robert Parrish.
49 apiece. The Chiefs got 14 here in the first half. Rebound Roberts, who's done a real nice job in the defensive board. Ainge and Bird on a 2-on-2 break. Danny all the way. Yeah! Now we got a timeout. And now the crowd's back into it. 5:02 to go in the half. 51-49. Celtics by 2. Celtics show a little trap in the backcourt. Portland able to get through. Larry Bird on the bench for the first time tonight. Brad Lohaus is in. Celtics with a good defensive set here. Kersey hits from the corner, though.
Kersey from DREXLER.
He's got 13. Drexler's got 14 to lead the way for the Blazers, who are tied at 51. Drexler not on the bench for long. He's back at the scorer's table. Lohaus inside on Kersey. Swings for a fall away. Hits it. 8 for Brad in the first half.
He's really getting lots of confidence in that low post.
Vandeweghe got free and got fouled by Fred Roberts. Drexler in, Holton out for Portland.
Celtics foul was on number 31, Fred Roberts. His second personal foul, third on the team.
4:08 left to go here first half.
I'm going to talk to you a lot about why Darren Day was put on waivers and why him. And I really think it, you know, he played well at the beginning of the season in the starting role when MCHALE was out, but never really did come in and was able to hit the floor after being inserted in the game from the bench. And so he never really did make significant contributions from the bench. And that's why I think he bid farewell to him.
Lohaus again trying to go on Vandeweghe. Tough fall away. Hits it again.
Lots of confidence there because he knew Vandeweghe was not going to get at his shooting hand.
Inside, Drexler wants to go on Ainge. He does.
Wow. Fast break. Outside. Drives. Low post moves.
Danny right back. Tries to throw it up. And no fouls called. Portland basketball. Porter, the quick push. Backs it off a bit. Picked off by Minifield. Boston's 2-on-1 here. Good hands by Porter to knock it out of bounds. Parrish was the trailer. Dennis Johnson coming back in. Dirk Minifield will sit down.
Here's the deflection. Minifield should have taken that more to the hoop, made the man commit more, and then laid it up in the air. He tried to just push that ball right past the defender's ear. They had his hands up.
Fred Roberts sits down, and Fred did a nice job off the defensive board while he was in there. Danny popping off a screen, misses. Bird's there for the rebound. Little up fake. Won't get down for him. .305 to go first half. And away. Just fires again.
At the Celtics defense leaning to the ball side, and a skip pass over the top found Kiki wide open.
He's got 12. Kersey's got 13. Drexler has 16. Again, Larry to work on Kersey. Parrish trying to get in there for a screen. Now we go back into Roberts. Spins nicely on Duckworth. Got the bucket and a foul. .16 now for the Chief in the first half.
Duckworth just does not release enough, and Parrish feels the pressure and uses it against Duckworth just to spin to the hoop. As soon as the man gets the ball in that low post, you can't let him feel you anymore.
Robert is 8 of 9 from the floor. Tied at 57. More aggressively out on Vanderway now. Drexler will try. Hits again. I mean, nothing but net. 18. That's a bird-like shot the way it just kind of drifted through the net. Danny's wide open.
Good picks at that time by Parrish to shake Ainge loose.
Porter, good feed. Duckworth, and DJ almost got a block, but Duckworth just powered it in. The Blazers have answered every time here. We've been seesawing back and forth between the Celtics being 2 down and a tie for about the last 4 minutes. Grad and reach-in foul is going to go on Porter.
The first team that plays about 5 minutes of consistent defense in the second half is going to win this game.
Portland foul was on number 30, Jared Porter.
Haven't seen a lot yet, huh?
First in the last 2 minutes.
The scoreboard would seem to justify that.
People are not really fighting the picks. They're 2 counts too late.
Drexler the steal, DJ the foul.
Dennis Johnson just looking to make that pass inside, and Drexler with the long arm just reached behind Dennis and picked it off, and Dennis said, "You're not getting 2, I'm fouling you."
Celtics not over the limit, so it's Portland ball up by 2. Chance to go 4, which would be their biggest lead, I think. They might have had a 4-point lead earlier. Porter outside. Duckworth over the back of Bird, I believe. Yep. We'll go the other way and shoot some free throws. Larry Bird will be doing it. Mike Shula, not a lot to say over there on the Portland bench.
Just happy to be maintaining his seat, right?
I guess. Well, he's probably pretty happy to be up by a deuce with a minute left in the half, too.
Larry Bird, the line has 2 shots.
Larry Bird has had 5 40 or better games against the Portland Blazers, so he likes playing against this defense they put up.
Invariably over the years he's played against Kiki.
You would have liked to play against Kiki, wouldn't you? At least on the defensive end. Duckworth, how far will he go? All the way.
You don't stop a tank, it'll run you over.
He kept waiting. You could tell by the way he was dribbling. He was waiting for somebody to come get him.
Somebody come over and get me, and I'll make a pass.
That's right. I don't want this thing either. Final minute now of the half.
everybody's defense at half speed.
Drexler tied up. Lohas up ahead for Danny, but Danny does track it down. Picked off by Kersey and Duckworth.
Well, 2 fast break passes went awry.
And away. Finally missed one. Oh, good rebound by Duckworth. Strong rebound, and a foul's called on Dennis Johnson.
There's the rebound underneath, and Duckworth kind of just moves people out of the way, and Dennis Johnson took a little jab at the ball. I don't think that would have deterred him going up whatsoever.
Number 11, Dirk Winfield.
Dirk Winfield in for the final 17 seconds. Dennis Johnson sits down. DJ has 3 fouls.
I tell you, this Duckworth is really a prospect.
Yeah, no question.
You know, you hear of project players like Chuck Nevitt.
Yes.
I mean, they're still testing his engines for the last 10 years.
Major
right?
land development.
That's right.
Kid's got nice form at the free throw line. He's got 10 points tonight. We've got 8 players in double figures in the first half.
Evan Duckworth looks like he's a guy that they've already built the condo unit.
Bird spins away from Kersey. 23 in the first half for Larry. Porter unable to get a shot off. And we are dead even at halftime. We said there'd be a shootout. We got one. 65 apiece at the half. LA, but heck.
And without Sam Bowie, who everybody thought would be a great player, and then Steve Johnson, who filled the gap very nicely with Bowie the last year.
Took him over Michael Jordan.
Yep.
How about Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler on the same club? That'd be a backcourt. Duckworth. Haynes got a piece of the ball, picked off by Drexler, who fires and hits. My goodness, can this kid play?
He never had that shot back at Houston.
No, he didn't.
Didn't need it.
A lot of New England fans think of Clyde Drexler. They think of Michael Adams dribbling through his legs in the NCAA tournament. Lohas front rims that one. Drexler the rebound. He does it all. He starts to break himself. Kersey will try. He hits outside. Blazers come out smoke.
Jump shot alley in this game.
These guys are buried him too, Tom. 11 lead changes and 11 ties in the first half. Bird gets it to DJ. Across to Danny. Little penetration, finds Parrish. There's the up fake. Won't go down. Lohas an offensive board. Hook is short. Rebound Caldwell Jones, and a foul on Danny Ainge.
Lohas does not have that jump hook down yet.
Well, he gets it. He'll add about 8 points a game to his average.
He's shooting it on the way down.
Duckworth and Porter playing catch. Porter now shoots. EJ picks it off. Well, a lot of space between players tonight when you look down the floor, Tom.
Boy.
Roberts turnaround, goes on the baseline. He's got 18.
That's where you ought to be making a little hay in that low post right now. Duckworth can't get the job done.
Here's Drexler. Little runner comes up short. Parrish is there. Outlet to DJ. Bird, Lohas, and Ainge are all with them. It's a 4-on-3. Danny passed up the 3 the first time and passes it up again. Lohas has got Porter. That's what they want to take advantage of. Now Danny will try it. Rebound off to Kersey. No Celtics underneath. Kersey. Boy, if that went, we were in trouble. Here comes Ainge. Got Lohas ahead. Nice catch by Brad. Scoops it back out. Danny's got it. And it's picked off by Drexler. Celtics are back. Drexler goes anyway and draws a foul from Robert Parrish.
Well, that's the move you're supposed to make if you're being contested by a big guy near the hoop. Cut down his reaction time, take it right to him as strong as you possibly can. And that's what Drexler did. You see he's learned his lessons well. Look at the little sly smile on that little devil.
Yeah, put the body right between the ball and Parrish.
What the Celtics have to do right now is concentrate on getting it inside and then pounding the boards on the misses. Now, one of the problems that you have when you think you're playing against a fast break team is how many guys do I get back and how many guys do I send to the boards? And right now, they're not getting back and they're not getting on the board, so they're doing neither.
Caught in between.
That was what Red Auerbach called Never Never Land.
Barry back rims an open jumper. Here comes Porter. Blazers by 3. Drexler right back. Porter wasn't ready for it. Duckworth will try. Bird is there. There were no Blazers under the boards that time. Harris spinning on Duckworth. Duckworth picks up a foul.
He's like a defensive, an offensive tackle warding off a pass blocker. That time he had both arms up. So you're not getting to my quarterback.
Number 3 on Kevin.
Basketball's answer to the refridge.
Yeah. Bird inside, rolls it in.
What a play. No room to move whatsoever. Complete reaction by Bird.
10th assist for Dennis Johnson. Kersey hits. He's got 17. A lot of people are going to get their average or more here tonight.
This is the worst I've seen the Celtics play defense at the Boston Garden in an awful long time.
Bird, left-handed, knocked down, no call. Tries to pick the ball off while he's down. Drexler back the other way. Porter back to Clyde. Missed the layup, but he'll go to the line. That's on DJ. That'll be his 4th. And it is.
They had a 3-on-2 situation that time, and both Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson had to stop the penetration, and that was good ball movement by Portland to create that foul situation. Right now, Celtics save at least 1 point.
Yep. They lose DJ, though, as he sits down with his 4th foul. 9 of 13 from the field for Clyde Drexler tonight.
And they have not been easy shots.
Four-point Portland lead. 7:50 to go in the 3rd. Parrish wants it. Lohas, an offensive rebound for 2.
That's getting in there. He went for the position before the ball was shot. That's how you become a good offensive rebounder. Anticipate the position first. Don't worry where the ball is going to come off. Get a spot and control it.
Drexler takes the shot and hits. I had no idea before tonight he had that kind of range. He's just throwing a jump shot in.
We see him once a year, right?
Piece of cake, right?
And once again on television. They haven't been whacking them dead out there on the West Coast, so they're on national television all the time.
It's true. They don't show up much, do they? Bird, wide open. Rebound, Drexler. Portland by 4, looking for 6. Porter kicks it off. Kersey back rims it. Porter gets the rebound. Reset.
And Lohas just stood there not knowing to get on the break or go for the rebound.
Drexler will try. Finally missed one, and Ainge has got it. Trying to work his way around Duckworth. Gets it to Minifield. Inside, Parrish to...
Well, that was as beautiful a fast break play as you can make for a center. There were 2 guys just waiting for him to release the ball, and he out-quicked them with the shot.
Blazers a little slow getting up offensively now. Picked off by Bird as Drexler was looking for Duckworth inside. Minifield a loose ball. And Dirk kind of lost it on his heel. Now a jump ball is called. Caldwell Jones and Dirk Minifield. will have a timeout. 6:13 left to go in the third. Portland up by a deuce. 6:13 to go in the third. Blazers up by a hoop. And don't forget, you can see the Hartford Whalers on Sports Channel this Saturday night when they face off against their divisional rivals, the Buffalo Sabres. Join Rick Peckham and Jerry Cheevers. All the action begins at 7:30. Hello there, Maurice. First appearance of the night. Back where he started in the NBA. Go get it, Dirk, now. Get up there, buddy. Hey, Bird finds Lohas. Short with the jump hook. Up it comes to Kersey. Bird, the only man back. Larry shut him off. Porter will try. Now he's got the rebound. This is really kind of an I shoot, you shoot game, isn't it, Tom?
All you can say is, wake up somebody fast. There's a guy that's been playing as hard, well, probably harder than anybody, except for Larry Bird, I guess.
Minifield's been hustling. It's not a question of the other guy's not.
He's got fumbleitis tonight, Dirk Minifield.
Yes, he does. The tempo of the game, though, is such that a lot of people are just taking jump shots like that. Kersey's taken enough to get himself 19 points, so he has his average with 5 minutes to go in the third.
I think I'd get mad or something tonight.
Get a tee?
Coaching. Yeah, do something. This is like Salmonek special.
Caldwell Jones off the Minifield missed. Here comes Porter. Lucas inside, kicks it back out. Jump out by Lohas there. Now Lucas just sets, misses. Drexler the rebound. Took it away from two Celtics. And he has 26 points, 8 here in the third quarter, and Portland has their biggest lead. Larry tries to get two back. This time Lohas misses the follow. Kersey, Caldwell Jones.
I need some emotion here.
Kevin Porter, basket counts and a blocking foul on Brad Lohas.
Well, he's trying to move it around a little bit. Has a little penetration by Porter. Minifield just lost him. Lohas was right there. Let's see if he had his feet together. Yeah. That was the barest of margins, however.
Right, Brad sits down with his third foul. Fred Roberts, who did a nice job of the defensive board in the first half, comes in. Terry Porter got the hoop, and he's got a free throw. And Portland is up by 9. Danny coming around the screen, loses Lucas. Now he's take it. Short with it. Celtics been short with a lot of shots here. Drexler, yes, sir.
Well, right about now, Portland is starting to smell a win. And it's going to take an awful lot of emotion. And Casey Jones is going to try to provide that right now during this timeout.
9 straight from the Blazers, and they're up by 11.
If you ever wanted to see an inspirational shot by a visiting team at the Boston Garden, this is it to put the Trailblazers up by 11. And when you get out in front and cram one like that to extend the lead into double figures, look at that. He knows it, too. And the Celtics right now have to come out of this huddle and say to themselves, we're going to have to scratch this one out, basket at a time, get tough, get mean, and control the boards.
All right, let's see what happens. Final 3:40 here in the third. Boston down 11. Inside to Parrish. Wants to go over Lucas. Does. Short with it. Short with so many shots tonight. 3-on-2 break. Right side. It's Caldwell Jones kicking it back out. Caldwell. Ooh, Caldwell starts hitting those, boy. You got problems on your hands. 4 points for Caldwell Jones. 13-point Blazer lead.
Boy, and the natives are restless.
Knocked away from Parrish. Picked off the floor by Porter. Here they come again. Porter dumps it off. Kersey misses. Rebound Ames. That's a break for Boston. Danny looks to run. Larry's the trailer. Fakes the three. Gets bumped. And I believe it is called a non-shooting foul. Larry was saying, hey, I was putting it up. Only the second on the team with 2:46. There have not been just a whole lot of fouls at all in this game. Inside Parrish. Good block down there. Excellent block by Kersey. Well, they're booing here at the Garden, but that was a heck of a block.
Kersey Parrish in the pack now, and they come right on the ball. That was a good block. But when you let down emotionally another team, particularly a team that wants to win in the Boston Garden, I mean, that's a crown. A feather in everybody's crown in the NBA to come in here and win one.
Makes your road trip.
Boy. What it does for the Celtics is turn their 4-4 road trip into a losing proposition because you're expected to win at home. They gave one of those road wins away if they lose this one.
All right, Celtics trail by 13. 2.5 to go here in the third. 86-73. Lots of points on the board. Lots of time left in the game. Ames lines up three. He got it. 15, and Drexler gets it back quickly.
What a pass. Right on the money. I mean, Ainge was right there with him.
Drexler has 30 already. Chasing Danny down in the corner. Fred Roberts looking inside. Parrish tipped it out of bounds.
Tough pass. It hit the bottom of the net. That distracts you when you're trying to catch it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Porter calls the play outside. Mike Schuler has been able to give some people rest here, too. Vandeweghe hasn't played at all here in the third quarter. Kersey hits again.
Wow.
He's got 21.
This is a red-hot, emotional Trailblazer ball club right now that can see it in the papers tomorrow morning.
Larry hits for three. 28 for Bird. He and Drexler may end up in a shootout here.
We're going to see who wants this the most on the Celtics right now. They're going to have to dig this one out, play tough, and just expend themselves on defense. The real tough part of the game.
1:22 to go in the third, and the Celtics are down by 11, 90-79. You're going to stay here during this timeout. Robert Parrish has 20 already tonight. Bird has 28, Ainge 15, and Lohas 12. Terry Cummings, Jack Sikma, and the rest of the Milwaukee Bucks will be coming into the Garden this Friday night for a matchup with the Celtics. Former Celtics player Hank Finkel will be joining me upstairs as our guest analyst. So join us beginning with the pregame show at 7:15. Celtic fans, don't forget, this break in the action is as good a time as any for you to break open an ice cold Budweiser and enjoy that clean, crisp taste. Hey, this Bud's for you. Let's take a look at Larry getting three here.
Well, they moved the ball around. He came off the pick, and he's wide open. And, of course, he never lets down, if at all possible. He plays it right to the hilt, full 48 minutes. But somebody else has got to get out there and disrupt this what is clicking like a red-hot engine, the Trailblazer offense. Disrupt that a little bit. Throw a little sand in it. Destroy the rhythm.
Did I just see a trade go by up there on the board?
Yeah. Who was it?
Detroit got James Edwards from Phoenix for Ron Moore and a second-round draft pick. which won't hurt the Pistons, really.
Shouldn't. Good inside player. Watch out. That could be a key one coming down the stretch. Here's the long pass we're going to look at. Right out of bounds from Caldwell, right on the money to Drexler. Look at Ainge right there, but it was thrown right over his head, too. That's great alert basketball, a want-to-win type of basketball. Heads up all the way.
That's why Caldwell Jones is still playing 15 years later, right? Artis Gilmore has seen his first minutes of the night. Jerome Kersey. Who are you, Jerome?
They're not going to forget this.
Doing this to us. 92-79. Bird pops out. Back rims that one. Tipped away and out of bounds by Fred Roberts. Portland ball. Porter the quick push. Kersey is on fire right now. Roberts gets up close to him. Drexler trying to get it off and does to Kersey. He swoops through, finds Porter open. Rebound to Bird. Maurice Lucas really got cleared out underneath by Artis Gilmore. Danny's got three.
Well, we know that he's capable and Bird's capable with a couple of outside shots of breaking anybody's heart. They got to do it at this end of the court right now. Two takeaways.
A double on Porter. Drexler. Foul, I believe. Might have been Artis Gilmore who got him on the way by.
Gilmore is in there right now because Celtics are going to press and trap. And therefore, they need a shot blocker inside over the head of Bird. He almost picked that one off, but here comes Drexler steaming through the middle, and Gilmore just had a belt.
Drexler has 2 shots.
31 for Clyde tonight.
I tell you, that is as smooth a performance as I've seen a player put on the Celtics here at the Boston Garden in a long time.
12-point Portland lead. We were tied at the half. It has been all Blazers here in the third. Gilmore with a sizable advantage over Lucas. Now comes out to throw a screen. Larry runs away from it, nearly threw it in.
Now Caldwell Jones is defending against Bird. And Caldwell Jones, after those 15 years in the NBA, that's asking an awful lot of him to bend his knees and get out there and react against all those good moves that Bird has.
Mike Shula calls a 20-second timeout, maybe to change that defensive assignment. 13 seconds to go here in the third. Here's the last foul coming up.
It's Caldwell Jones trying to fight the pick and create some room for himself so Bird couldn't use it, and also fouled him in the process.
Well, Blaine Reichelt said no. Said before the shot. Larry was trying to plead that case that he was fouled in the process of shooting, but
Larry usually has an excellent instinct on when the foul occurs, and he usually unleashes the shot on the contact.
Celtics again playing without Kevin McHale. You might have seen him walk by in the background there in street clothes.
There's only 2 real offensive players in the game for the Celtics right now. There's one of them, Danny Ainge, and there's the other one,
Larry Bird. Rebound stolen away. Gilmore puts it up, and a foul will go on Maurice Lucas. Second time the Celtics tonight have picked off a ball under their basket.
Well, Fred Roberts hung tough that time, got a finger on it to keep it live. I believe it was Fred Roberts. And there's the long shot, and yes, it was Fred Roberts, and Danny Ainge just knocked it away. Gilmore picks it up and tries to just squeeze it through there. Not going to happen against that guy.
Artis had 13 last Friday night against Portland, his best effort as a Celtic. Thought about the free throw, knocked it in.
Well, maybe this crowd will provide a little lift.
I think they're going to have
on the road for a long road trip. You go through the toughest part of the emotional aspect of basketball, and I'm seeing here tonight a little emotional burnout by the Celtics.
Maurice Lucas talks it down to Hugh Hollins, and we've played 3. The Blazers, though, with a big third quarter, have themselves a 94-84 lead. As we're result being in a 10-point hole, 94-84. The Celtics are shooting 69% at the half. You see that's dropped all the way down to 53%. Portland, meanwhile, keeps lighting it up. They've got an edge in rebounds, and they're taking better care of the ball.
Well, the two real offensive options are going to be in the backcourt for the Celtics right now in this early part of the fourth quarter.
Gilmore, Roberts, and Loha start up front. DJ and Danny Ainge, the backcourt. Drexler, Porter, Lucas, Caldwell Jones, and Kiki Vandeweghe. Artis being held by Maurice Lucas. And immediately Kevin Duckworth's going to come in and put his 270 pounds on Artis's backside.
Duckworth is going to end up defending against Lojas. And Lucas will use all his fouls as the Celtics try to get that ball inside to Gilmore.
Thought for sure he was going to come in. Yep. Producer Kirk Jacobson just says 2 ex-ABA players. Be hard-pressed to find 2 more around the league right now.
Well, he made the hook off the catch. That's a good sign.
Portland turns it over. They're 11th. The crowd trying to get behind Boston, see if they can get something going. Roberts and DJ exchange outside. Lojas a little screen, and a block is called on Brad. That's the 4th foul on Brad Lojas. He had 10 points in the first half. He has 12 now as we're a minute into the fourth. Portland running a little double stack down there. Look for Vandeweghe to try to come to the ball. Goes to Lucas. Lojas, quick hands, and he's off to the races himself. Gives it to Roberts. Fred trying to penetrate, and it's picked off by Lucas. 12 turnovers on the Celtics. Duckworth and Gilmore battle, and Drexler just goes in for 2.
Gilmore never moved to cut off the penetration.
CLYDE the Glide has got 34. Blazers by a dozen. DJ. Rebound underneath by Porter. Roberts is down on the other end. Got whacked in the nose. Vandeweghe short with it. Gilmore is there. Artis looking for somebody in a white uniform. Finds DJ.
And if he could have outletted that ball quickly, Fred Roberts was up and underneath that basket all by himself.
Danny trying to go on Porter. Fred Roberts sneaks by Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe commits the foul.
Without Kevin McHale and Bird in the ball game, or one of them, at these types of junctures, the offense really slows down. Here's a good move by Fred Roberts. Take it to the hoop against a real passive defender, Kiki Vandeweghe.
That is only the 5th free throw the Celtics have attempted tonight. They're 3 of 5 at the line. Portland, on the other hand, is 12 of 15. Missed them both. And, yep, Lucas a foul. Luke saying, hey, I've been doing that for years.
He knows what his job is at the tail end of his career. Get physical. Clean up the inside.
Good at that.
You sure can.
Bird back in. Roberts out. Larry just fires away. Duckworth is there. Michael Holton in the backcourt for Portland now with Drexler. Vandeweghe. He'll shoot it and hit it.
Came off that pick beautifully. The entire Celtics defense well down below the foul line.
Danny gets free. Front rims it. Well, that's been the story all night long. Artis, the loose ball rebound. Brad Lojas. In and out. Rebound Drexler. Duckworth is up ahead of the field. Holton ran by the ball. Oh boy, Vandeweghe was wide open underneath. Duckworth just looked at him.
offensive foul on Duckworth. It really looked like it was going to be called on Lojas. Celtics got away with one that time.
Mike Shula trying to use the look.
Yes, Duckworth inside. And that was Lojas all over him.
Lojas thought the foul was over.
He sure did.
22nd timeout is called. Kevin Duckworth still looking at Blaine Reichelt, who has not been a popular guy here tonight. 98-84. 14-point lead for the Portland Trailblazers. This is what you call going strong on the baseline.
There's Gilmore wrestling with Duckworth, and he never even notices the penetration of the glide. And when he gets up there in the ozone,
he can play, no question about it. He's got 34 tonight.
Well, you know, when a guy like him,
we look at Jim Paxson.
Yeah. Needless to say, they probably could use his outside shooting right now if it was totally geared up. But Drexler, when he hits a few outside shots, boy, you got to go out and challenge him. The rest of the defense better be alert because he can get by almost anybody in the NBA.
Bird looks to create. Hits one. 30 for Larry.
Well, Bird will not let this thing go unnoticed. He's going to take it to the bitter end. And that's what all great Celtic teams have done over the years. Play the full 48 minutes. If you lose, you lose.
Banned away. Loose ball right to Lucas, and a reach-in foul is called. Portland caught a break there as that was anybody's ball, and it came right to Lucas.
I tell you, Maurice Lucas right now is just a shadow of his former self. He's just in there. He knows how to use his body, and he's doing it.
Big shadow.
There is, yeah, there's no lift in his legs anymore.
80% free throw shooter, misses the first. Ooh, missed them both.
Now there is a break for the Celtics. They've gotten a couple and have not been able to truly capitalize on it.
Let's see what they do and where they go. Looking for Larry.
Well, Jones defending Bird. They walked.
Knocked out of bounds. Yeah, I thought he traveled too.
Time and no whistle.
Danny pops free. Hits one baseline. Haynes has got 20. Bird's got 30.
Parrish is in there and Gilmore's in there. Twin tower.
Drexler kicks it out. Lucas in the corner. Holton, hot hand.
Everybody dropped to the penetration, and they just found the better outside shooter. Nice pass by Lucas.
It was good heads-up play by Lucas. Bird again looking to go on Caldwell Jones. This time he got the foul.
Everybody at Boston up above the foul line. That allowed Bird, once he got in the low post, if they didn't double him quickly, to work one-on-one. No help whatsoever from Lucas until the very last. And by that time, Bird had that shot away.
And Larry looking for his 33rd point of the night. He had 23 at halftime. He's got 33. Drexler's got 34.
They need at least 3 good stops right now.
Crowd very much back in this game. Drexler misses. There's one of them. See if they can convert on the other end. DJ brings it up. Garden crowd comes alive. Bird for 3. Knocked out of bounds by Lucas. It'll be Boston ball. Good hustle by Danny Ainge.
Boy, he almost tipped that in, but Lucas got a piece of it at the very last instant.
Right into DJ. Missed the layup. Porter finds Drexler. Drexler misses off the glass. Loose ball, Dennis Johnson.
This is where MCHALE really would come into the fore. At low post option, they can get him the ball. Bird on the outside.
Bird wants to go on Caldwell Jones again. There's the double team. Finds DJ. Gilmore open for a moment underneath, and the pass is thrown away by Dennis Johnson. Celtics will take a timeout. 6:54 to go in the game. They're still down by 9.
hybrid lineup that Casey Jones has in there. Gilmore, Robert Parrish, going to try and control the boards. Not an awful lot of quickness in there at the plate. Break up, destroy pattern defense.
And Schuler has both Caldwell Jones and Maurice Lucas on the floor, so he loses a lot of offense. In fact, right now, Kiki Vandeweghe is the most offensive player on the floor. They get it to him. He shoots and misses. Lucas, though, with the weak side rebound.
Only an old pro would have gotten that rebound.
Vandeweghe stripped by Bird.
Come up and get a good shot now. A good shot. And Lucas is going to defend Robert Parrish. And Vandeweghe is going to take Gilmore.
Dennis Johnson hits it. Oh, had a foot on the line, according to Blaine Reichel. They counted as 2. Dennis has been hitting that set shot of late. Drexler up quickly to the scorer's table. Porter quiets the crowd. He's got 9. Bird pops out. Gilmore the screen inside to Artis, and Tiki's got him.
Gilmore, not a renowned foul shooter. They'll gamble on him. He had Kiki as close to underneath the basket as you can get, but Kiki's knowing full well that he had to give up his body to Artis there a little bit.
Wrap it up, right? Wrap it up, I'll take it.
Caldwell Jones is defending Bird, so Bird will have the speed advantage on Caldwell outside. Gilmore will have a size advantage on Kiki underneath, and Parrish is being guarded by Maurice Lucas. So they got 3 matchups that they should be able to try and score with. Portland being a little cagey, fouling Gilmore and saying, beat us from the foul line.
Artis 3 of 4 at the line tonight. 8-point Portland lead. They got the ball. 5:30 to go in the game. Vandeweghe drains it
right off that pick, and Bird never got to him.
16 now for Vandeweghe. He hasn't played a whole lot more than 16 minutes either. Artis wants to go somewhere. Sweeps the hook up. Tap from Parrish won't go, and it could be a foul on Caldwell Jones over the back of Bird.
And the Celtics got away with one that time. Gilmore walked badly and trying to get that hook off. Here's Gilmore. Watch his feet now. He's taken 3 steps there, pulls back again, moves his pivot.
Changes his pivot foot. Yeah.
And then gets the shot off. Now, I don't care how many free throws they didn't get tonight. They got more than a few breaks on calls or non-calls like that.
All right, Larry Bird is going to shoot at the line. Mark Akers is going to come in, and Artis Gilmore will sit down. 34 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists for Larry Bird as Caldwell Jones sits down with his 5th.
All right, Robert Parrish now will be defended by Lucas. And let's see who is going to guard Bird, because Caldwell Jones is on him. Probably Kersey.
8-point game, 5 minutes to play. John Porter, Vandeweghe snuck underneath, trying to pass. Lucas got it back out. Accidental offense here. Lucas gets the basket. His first of the night, and a big one.
That was from grammar school training film, and he took that long to get that shot off.
Bird wants to go on Kersey, fouled from behind by Lucas. Kersey saying, hey, he ran me over here.
Here's Bird forcing his way in, turns in, and there's Lucas coming from behind. That goes the other way in Portland.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does.
Now let's coming down the wire, and they've had more than their shares of stops, but have not been able to convert them into good baskets. It takes at least 3 stops again to get back into this game. And quick ones.
Vandeweghe gives it back to Porter. Lucas. Rebound Parrish. Out to Bird. Over to Ames. Danny, good move on Kersey. Got it! Steal by DJ.
That's 2.
Dennis fights his way back to the ball. Bird. Fall away. Yeah! Blazers by 4. Vandeweghe, Porter, Drexler, and Lucas.
No question right now that Portland needs a hoop for their confidence.
3:45 to go in the game. Portland by 4. Vandeweghe misses. Akers is there.
And Vandeweghe had all the time in the world as the Celtics defense got fouled up.
Bird nearly pushed out by Kersey. DJ's trying to get it into Larry. Takes it himself. Hits it.
And Lucas did not have the mobility to stay with Dennis Johnson.
106-104. Kersey putting it on the floor. Spins in for 2. 25 for Jerome Kersey.
Well, with Akers guarding him, they perhaps should have doubled him.
Again, Boston goes to Larry. Wants Kersey. Yes, and a foul!
Nobody is going to Larry Bird in the low post. They're not doubling him. He's getting a chance to go one-on-one against anybody he wants down there. What a move, the left-hand hook, plus the free throw attempt. You know this man never gives up.
He has 41 on the night. Caldwell Jones back in.
And he will undoubtedly get the defensive assignment on Bird to try and take away the inside game on Bird a little bit. Most teams at the end of the game double Larry Bird on the dribble when he's down that low.
Vandeweghe to Drexler. Drexler penetrates, kicks it back. Porter's open for a jump shot. Misses it. Strong rebound. Drexler, and a foul is called.
Well, with all the rotation that time, you leave somebody with a responsibility of blocking off 2 guys on the weak side. That time it was Akers rebounding against 2 of the Blazers. And again, that great leaping ability of Drexler paid off. A couple of years ago when they played Houston, Houston pounded the Celtics when they were triple teaming Olajuwon in that low post. And they won a few games with 3 guys hitting the boards on the weak side.
Boston down 3. Bird pops out. Little move on Kersey. Goes to the hoop again. No. Parrish won't go down. Foul. Larry looking for his 10th assist of the night. Instead, Robert Parrish will be at the line.
Bird was hoping and praying that Parrish would be up there shooting for a 3-point opportunity.
All right, Chief can get Boston to within 1 if he makes them both. 21 for Robert Parrish tonight.
You just don't appreciate how difficult it is to play on the road, then come back and get yourself geared up. And right now, the Celtics are giving it all they have got in their minds, hearts, and bodies.
We approach the 2-minute mark. 110-109. Portland by 1 with the ball. Vandeweghe behind the screen. Misses again. Bird the rebound. Boston can get a lead.
Well, Vandeweghe, who's been absolutely dynamite throughout his career, hitting a wide open shot, has missed 2 in a row.
Bird pops out. Puts a move on Kersey. A runner. Yeah! 44 for Bird.
Here's Bird taking it strong to the hoop. At the left hand, he thought somebody was going to jump him on that side, just brought it right back in front of Kersey's eyeballs and got it in.
Portland 27-12.
Celtics with their defensive team in there now. Akers going to take Kersey. Bird's going to try and stay with Vandeweghe.
Vandeweghe got free. Tried to dump it low. A foul is called.
They closed up beautifully on Vandeweghe. He had no place to go. He just tried to slither the ball through. And you watch right now. Beautiful move. And you call it.
Foul was on Mark Akers, his first. That's the first in the last 2 minutes, so Portland will not shoot it. They get to reset. Still looking for Vandeweghe. They find him. Porter will be forced to take it and hit it.
That was not their first option. They've been trying to get it to Vandeweghe. He has not been able to get the shot off, or when he has, he's missed.
Danny in the corner, looking for Larry underneath. They find him. Bird's going to go to work again. Blocked by Kersey. Good block. Bird on the floor. Kicks it back to DJ. Dennis penetrates, is hammered by Kersey, and Dennis Johnson will go to the line.
Take it to the hoop at the end of the ball game. What a defensive play, however, by Kersey. Remember all that left-right stuff we talked about on a previous replay? Here, Kersey reads left hand all the way, just waiting there for him at the pass. But now watch this spectacular pass by Bird to keep it live. And then Dennis took it to the hoop on the drive to end up at the line. I mean, what a series that time. Good defense, that play by Kersey after being, oh boy, after being beaten twice by Bird with the left-right. He read him left hand all the way.
He blocked it with the left.
Yep.
All right, Dennis at the line. Hit a couple of big free throws against the Knicks down the stretch the other night. There's one more.
This isn't an instance where people say, well, they just wait to turn it on when they need it. This is a game where they have really fought hard. I'm sure when they showed up tonight, this was not the place they wanted to be emotionally.
We'll stay right here. Portland calls a timeout. 58 seconds to go in the game. At least 3 possessions. Let's take a look at that whole sequence there.
Bird's got great position on Kersey, but Kersey with the right hand there just
get him with the right hand.
Read the left hand shot all the way. Bird never giving up, looking to shoot it, believe it or not. Said, no, I can't do it from here, and just got the ball out there. But just the thought of that allowed him to get the pass to Dennis Johnson. Here comes Dennis saying, so what? Hit me hard. I'm going to make 2 free throws. You know,
that's a great shot of Bird on the floor looking to shoot it.
Did you see his eyes lit right up when he saw the blue sky that he might be able to get the ball off for a shot?
Houston by 1. Portland to inbound.
Serious stop needed here.
Comes to Kersey, back to Porter quickly. Drexler comes around looking for the ball. He's going to shoot it. Short with it. Age couldn't control it in the corner. Portland will get another chance with 47 seconds now.
Danny had it, but took his eyes off the ball as he was trying to find somebody to pass it to, knowing that he was going to go out of bounds.
The Celtics are trying to get a timeout.
And is Portland out of timeouts? No, they have 1 left.
Comes to Vandeweghe, back to Drexler. Now Porter will set things up. 15 on the shot clock. Porter hit the big basket. Vandeweghe will try. Missed again. DJ the rebound. Looking for help. Now he calls timeout.
Well, Vandeweghe again had the wide open shot.
Yep, he's missed at least 3.
Yep, wide open one. That one was a little bit more difficult, but Akers really never had a shot at defending it. What a rebound by this guy. Terrific.
Vandeweghe just 2 of 8 in the fourth quarter.
No place to go. Porter's looking to take it inside. They cut that off. You see on the right of your screen, Akers, who gets out there, but the shot was well off before he even got a chance to bother him. But look at DJ. Playing like a center. Now, he really could have dribbled the ball and gotten out of there, but didn't want to take the chance of walking, so he called timeout.
Well, Jones is there.
Celtics got to really try and get something going to the hoop.
Bird waving for the ball.
Caldwell Jones defending Bird.
Larry, they clear aside. Now Drexler doubles. DJ penetrates, takes it hard to the basket, won't go down. Loose ball on the floor, picked off by Caldwell Jones. Timeout. 4 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they worked it down and took the type of shot that they wanted. Going to the hoop. There was contact. No whistle. So it was a non-call, and Portland will have a shot at it right now.
Mark Akers will be the defender. Drexler, Kersey, Lucas, and Porter are on the floor with Caldwell Jones.
Now, Akers is there to try and distract Caldwell Jones from inbounding it, but Caldwell, a pretty big guy himself, ought to be able to inbound this play. Lucas looks like he's going to set a pick for a guard to come to the hoop. They've beaten that.
Comes to Drexler. He's going to get a shot. Doesn't go. Celtics win. Portland wants an offensive goaltend. They're not going to get it.
Well, let's take a look at, if we can, that last play, because there appears to be a little controversy. They do get it down to Drexler. DJ all over him. Drexler gets 5, but look at Parrish go at him. Bird go at him. And there's the shot up. I don't know.
No, they're saying Parrish hit it.
Yep. It looked like it might have been off. That's in the lap of the guard.
Mike Shula going to the dressing room. Celtics win it by 1.
Scoring summary.